Time for some interrogation of the 11th degree. Let's go find out who's in what room. Room 2, who is it? Ah, good boy Grosvenor. I actually want to talk to the bowling boy, because we kind of think it's Grosvenor right now, and I think Bowling Boy could give us something, and Grosvenor said he saw Bowling Boy with Evelyn at the hotel. Maybe if Bowling Boy can give us some different info, we can pin it harder on Grover. Let's go talk to Bowling Boy. What's up, bud?
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Okay, tell us where you were then.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Yeah, you liar, you cheapskate. I know you're lying.
You're lying, Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left, that was it!
Okay, what do we have to get him with? I was thinking about using the victim last scene, but he could just deny that. The liquor purchase for a boy after an argument? Anything else? Nothing really that ties him to Tiernan. I guess we'll go with the liquor purchase. This is going on a whim here, but I think this could help us.
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. She would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, and McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Doesn't make me very confident. You're a jerk. I'm kind of crazy angry. Hey, tell us about your relationship with her. I guess we're kind of asking this a little bit backwards, but oh well.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Yeah, sure you did. I'm guessing that's another lie, because we saw you go into the hotel with her. Right? Let's accuse him again.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
You went to a hotel together. That seems pretty suspicious to me.
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this?
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Yeah, well, with those eye movements, it's kind of hard. What is the victim's book? I'm forgetting what this is. Let's see.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
I know that's the truth, so we'll go with truth. I thought it meant a book that tied her to this guy, but apparently it was just the book with Grosvenor.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
Yeah, he's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. He had nothing but vitriol for her.
Well, that's wrong? Oops. I definitely thought that was right, because wasn't that the deal? He said she took it from her. Weird.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
Well, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Sure you do. Oh. The bloody thing, I guess, was Dowd. Because the tire iron was from the bowling alley. I don't know. Do we say the tire iron was from him? The one at the bowling alley? Let's use some intuition here. Just a quick peek at the intuition. Okay, we'll just doubt, I guess.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
See, even he said she stole the book. I don't know what we got wrong on that one question. This is getting tricky. Let's go talk to McCaffrey and see what's up with him. McCaffrey, you're next, buddy.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
He thinks this is like a game of chess. Hey, tell us about your access to a tire iron.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
That is kind of true. But I mean, we do have it. We have the evidence in your apartment, so... I'm going to use intuition again. I know this is bad, but to use 2 in a row, but I really don't know if we should say he's telling the truth or not because we found it there. Intuition. Oh, great. Okay, so good thing we did that. We do lie and say we found the tire iron there.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
What about Tiernan's accusation?
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
The plot thickens.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
I don't really have anything to get him on this. You know what? This could be one where we go back and forth. Let's go. Let's see if we can... Can we back out of this?
Back here. I've not said my piece
Fine.
yet.
Excuse me. Let me up. I'm gonna go talk to the other guy. Now we're gonna take we're gonna take McCaffrey's accusation back to Tiernan and be like, dude, explain yourself. Let's see if it allows us to do this here. Hopefully.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
Events prior to the murder.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
What about his accusation? Liar.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
We do have McCaffrey's accusation here. I mean, we do have the tire iron. We do have this.
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box, and he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn, and that it was all over the radio, and that he would protect me. And I don't know, detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it. It wasn't me.
Gosh. I don't even know. We're gonna go back and talk to McCaffrey.
Wait here.
I almost think, like, McCaffrey planted this in his mind to be like, dude, hey, you killed her. But McCaffrey's really the dude that killed her and trying just to make this guy feel awful and think he killed her so he could get away with it. Let's go talk to McCaffrey and see if he's got anything new for us. Do we have any new evidence for where he was? Time of death. What about the torn letter? He says that came from Tiernan. Grosvenor, McCaffrey, Lurker, Tire Iron. Let's hear your thing about the alibi one more time.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're looking around like you're lying. I don't know. I'm going to use intuition. I really want to get this one right. Sorry, guys. Well, it's not really sorry. It's just, well, we stacked up intuition. We'll use it. My God. He was home, though. I kind of want to believe him. Because even though he's, like, looking like he's lying, I don't know what I can accuse him with. Not the rings. Not the vagrancy. Not that... the torn letter. The torn letter that we found. That could tie into the scene, because the top half was at her place. Yes. Let's lie. Lie.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
The top half of her letter, you jerk. I like how we could accuse him with his own accusation. You're there because you said you were. Torn letter.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
Okay. Back to Bowling Boy about the letter. Or should we make a phone... What's it saying make a phone call about? Let's make a phone call. Okay, phone? I don't know what we're calling, but we'll make a call.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thank you.
So we've got his criminal record. Let's see. Does Mr. Bowling have anything new to say about the letter? Because Bowling Boy says that McCaffrey said... Tiernan says McCaffrey said that Bowling Boy brought the letter in. But then, you know, McCaffrey says, I don't know about the letter. Do you have anything else here?
What now?
No, he's nothing. Okay. So we're going to go talk to McCaffrey. We've got his criminal charge. I'm going to go with McCaffrey. That he killed her and then found this drunk guy. It was a good opportunity. And he tried to bait him into thinking it was really him to cause confusion. He's a smart dude. New question.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
No, you lie. You got in trouble for almost beating a woman to death, jerk.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
With reports of your criminal record jerk. Smug jerk.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge. Beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Boom, baby.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse. And neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
That is a win. That is a cold win. Almost a perfect case. 14 out of 15 correct. That one about stealing the book, I still don't understand. Grosvenor McCaffrey can write a tell-all memoir from his cell in Devon. It's gotta be him. I'm glad about that one. We did a good job. Hope you enjoyed this case. One of my favorites. They keep just besting the last. Great game. Great cases. Great time. You're great too. Have a fantastic day. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Hit that like button if you'd be so kind. And we'll continue our journey through the gross and crime-filled city of LA as we try to make a connection to the Black Dahlia Killer. Until that time, though, have a fantastic day, guys, and we will see you later.